Hey there, good morning. It's your boy from Rex Automotive. Today we have a 2006 Lexus LS 430. Just came into the shop for overheating. Customer complained that he was stopped at a light and smelled some antifreeze or some kind of something burning under the hood. And when he looked outside, there was a trail of antifreeze running out the back of the vehicle. This is a 4.3 liter V8. These never give any problems, but just minor stuff, and as long as you maintain them fine, these things run forever. um, so she's a classic rear-wheel drive automatic, and today we're going to diagnose it for where the coolant could be leaking from. All right, so we're just going to get into it right now. Pull off all the shields. Like on these vehicles, when they started building them, nothing is exposed, everything is under covering. So we might have to remove quite a bit in order for us to get down to the nitty gritty to find out exactly where this thing might be leaking from. All right, let's get it apart and see what we can find here. All right, first up, I'm gonna pull the shield. I got a hunch of what I think that it might be, but we never know. So we want to at least be able to do our due diligence and find out exactly. Let me put this over here before somebody runs right over it. Find out exactly where it's leaking from. All right, we want to get off plastic screws. I don't know why they put them in here. Plastic screws. I'm gonna pop this up real easy. All right, get that up out of the way. One on that side. There's gonna be another plastic screw here on the other side for the front intake crowel. This is when they started using a lot of plastics on vehicles. I hate them. They're just too expensive when they're broken, and then you're not able to replace it. All right, all right. I'm just gonna bring the camera over a little bit so you guys can see a little better. All right, just a little better what I might be doing here. My head is cut off a little bit. Just fix that. All right. So we're just gonna try to fill up the system with some antifreeze. I'll check on the cap right here. These are notorious for going bad. This one is not in such good shape. The rubber usually gets hard and dry and crack over time. So you might have to change this cap for him. Just gonna get it full up with antifreeze, and then we're gonna pressure test the system. Well, not antifreeze. We're gonna use clear water, so we won't be violating. I really should have it up on a lift, but I'm gonna take my chances here. He said that the timing belt was replaced. However, I have no evidence of that. I just have to basically go what he's telling me. Go by what he's telling me. Almost filled up here. Gonna get the right tap and adapter, and we're going to pressure test the system to see where this leak is originating from. Sorry about all the noise. There's lots of constructions that are going on around the business here. And if you can't hear me properly at times, please excuse me. I'm trying to do my best here. Wow, so this is taking a lot of water in the system. Once we find a problem, we would be able to drain all the water out of the system and probably add the antifreeze back to the vehicle. All right. All right, so it looks like it's pretty much filled up with antifreeze. Just gonna grab our pressure testing diagnostic tool here so we can get a place to fit it. This thing works awesome. I had it for quite a few years, and it's a must-have to any productive shop. So we're gonna just mimic the radiator cap here, and then we're gonna insert that connector and get this thing all pressure tested. Get it all pressure tested. It's probably gonna keep like maybe 10 psi in the system here. Oh, would you look at that? I just heard something right there. And I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit more closer. Sorry for the camera shake. And as I'm pressure testing this right here, I don't know if you guys can see or hear that. Right in this corner right here is where it's showing some signs on the radiator being cracked. So that was pretty much easy. And the more I'm pumping, it's not holding any pressure, right? It's not holding any pressure because I can hear it coming out from here. So looks like we pretty much found the problem with this vehicle, and we're going to be reaching out to the parts department where we usually get our parts and try to put together an estimate for this customer on this 2006 Lexus LS 430. Beautiful car. It's going to be needing a radiator, and we're also going to change the thermostat and coolant service on this one. Oops, before I forget that. Right over there. Put this back in the archives. Very good tool. This is by Astroprometic. It's an old tool company that makes really, really good tools for those older mechanics who might remember them. They're not so much out there, but it's a good tool to get. Radiator pressure tested. It might be something that's modern, but I've had this for years and it's always worked properly. I'm gonna take a look at the timing belt. He said that it was replaced when he bought the vehicle, but perhaps we might be able to probably sell him that also. So this vehicle is going to be needing brand new radiator, upper and lower radiator hose along with the thermostat, and we're going to go inside and put together an estimate and for the customer, and give him a call, letting him know what the findings are on the vehicle. Again, 2006 Lexus LS 430, very, very beautiful car, and we're just gonna try to mimic it and put it together so the customer can go on down the road. It's a vehicle that I work on pretty often, so there's no need to check anything else. I know that it's a pretty sound vehicle, and he only drives it in the summertime. I'm still gonna give it a look over just to make sure that he doesn't need the oil change. See, the oil is still pretty clean right now, as you can see. If you guys can see that on the camera. So no need for it to change the oil. Just a radiator, two radiator hose, upper and lower radiator hose, and the thermostat. All right, thanks for watching. Again, today's Wednesday, May 7th, and we got our work pretty much cut out for us. This is the first vehicle that's up. It's the Lexus 430. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.